Was everything all right?
Everything was great, Joe.
Good.
Cheryl?
You're right. It is the best breakfast in Port Charles. Thank you.
Let me have the check.
Yes, sir.
So where was I?
Something about hospitals and how your clients had done very well by investing in them.
That's right. Have you ever steered any of your investors into the hospital business?
No, never.
I'm surprised.
Well, I've been doing very well for them in other areas.
But maybe you could do better in the medical business. There's a lot of money there. Everybody gets sick, and everybody will pay anything to get well. Should appeal to you.
What appeals to you? The fact that you found a field you know more about than I do?
Why would that matter?
Well, don't men usually want to impress women they find attractive?
I could think of other ways to impress you. I'm just being honest with you. That's how I do business.
Scott Baldwin cannot tell a lie.
Very, very rarely.
Well, good. Then I can believe everything you tell me. You married?
Not now.
But you were once. Twice?
Once.
What was she like?
She is very hard to describe. Look, I don't want to talk about other women.
Well, what did she look like?
She looks like... You know Felicia Jones?
Mm-hmm.
Like her.
You find Felicia attractive? She's married.
I know. I spent a couple hours with her yesterday. She does a lot remind me of my ex-wife.
Oh, what were you two doing together?
Her car broke down. Just gave her a ride.
What'd you do? Steal her distributor cap?
No, this was on the up and up. I'll tell you, though, the difference between my ex-wife and Felicia, she has a soul of purity and fidelity. Ready?
Always.
Good. Listen, if you want to talk about hospitals or any kind of business, give me a call.
Let me think about that. Okay. Well, fine. You're in pretty good shape. But, tell you what, little lady, you're going to have to help us help you. Your nurse says you're not drinking any water. And you know what happens if you don't drink any water? We're going to have to feed you intravenously. Okay. All right. That sounds normal. Yeah, pretty good. Do you want to hear your heart, Robin? You used to think it was fun, huh? Robin? Please?
Robin, would you like to listen to my heart? Boom, boom. Or Simone's, huh?
I've tried everything I can think of, but all she does is lie there.
Why don't you leave me alone with her for a few minutes?
Okay, I'll be outside.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's all right. It's okay. I just did that to prove that you can hear me. You can hear me, can't you? You don't have to use any words. You can just shake your head yes or no or yes, whichever comes first. That was a little joke. A very little joke. Listen, Robin, are there any movies you especially like? Say, The Three Stooges, Snow White, Gone with the Wind? You know, I can set a VCR up right over there and we can watch any movie you like, huh? What do you think?
Dr. Hardy.
Yes.
Chief Lewis is here. He'd like to see you.
Okay, I'll be right out. Thank you. Robin, I just want you to know that everyone here loves you. And we're worried about you. It's all right.
Anything?
No, nothing yet.
How can I break through to that little girl? I can't find Duke. I can't find Scorpio. God knows what kind of trouble Anna's got herself in.
She isn't just being stubborn, though. You know, she's not even taking any nourishment.
There is one thing we haven't tried. Would you help me with something?
Anything.
Dig up some photographs and get them down here, say, of Duke, Anna, and Robert. Happier times if you can find them.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Oh, this is for Robin?
Yes, it is, Doctor.
Could I take it in?
Sure.
Thank you. Tom.
Talk to you later.
Okay, see you then.
Yes. Ta-da!
Here we go. Looks like grub time. Shall we set up the table, madame? There we go.
There you go.
Want to bring the bed up a bit? Get the little lady comfortable. And
Magic.
let's see what we have here. Ta-da!
Wow!
Look at those eggs. Yum. Some bacon, some juice.
Hey, you're gonna love this. Come on.
And some oatmeal.
Toast, jelly.
Look,
Come on.
Robin, I'll make a deal with you. If you eat all of this food, I'll bring in all 3 of those movies and we can watch them all at the same time. What do you say?
Great.
Does that sound like a good idea?
Ladies and gentlemen, board, I realize that Mrs. Jones has a deep personal interest in the welfare of General Hospital and the members of its staff. And believe me, I respect that. But this is no ordinary hospital. We have a standard of excellence to maintain here, which must extend itself to the child care center.
Well, do you feel that our reputation is in jeopardy if we appoint Mrs. Jones as the director to the center?
I just don't feel that she has the qualifications in child care that she needs. In other words, she does not have the necessary degrees.
Irma, with all due respect, when you look at the figure for this whole operation, you're talking about a high-priced director.
And I think that we're going about this whole thing a little bit backwards here. Now, the director of a child care center like this doesn't have to be a medical professional any more than Dan has to be a doctor to be on the board. The director organizes, raises funds, and takes care of the facilities.
And she'll actually hire all those people with the fancy degrees to look after the children.
Exactly.
Not to mention building political support in the hospital and in the community.
And you honestly think that Lucy I'm sorry, Tony, Lucy Jones is up to the job? I mean, people keep talking about how she plans to run the child care center, but do we know that she actually intends to do it that way?
Edward, why don't you just ask her?
Yes, she's right outside.
I assume she has a master plan worked.
Well, she certainly has a lot of ideas.
Well, let's hear them then.
I'll go get her. Lucy, would you step inside for a moment, please?
I don't believe it. Yes, hello. Oh, stupid. I don't believe I did that. Don't believe I did that. Okay, settle down. Oh, you're not here.
No, I didn't come to see Sean. Came to see you.
I don't care. I don't have time for your silly little games today, okay?
I didn't come to play silly little games.
I don't care why you came. Would you please leave?
All right. But will you answer one question at least?
Depends on the question.
What do you know about Scott Baldwin?
Scotty Baldwin is like the lowest, the sleaziest, the crookedest, lyingest, cheatingest hyena east of the Mississippi and the West. I mean, he is such scum. His mother tried to push him back in the delivery room. I mean, they stamped reject on his birth certificate, and then they rejected the rejection. He's the worst.
This is not your favorite person.
Calling him a person is too good for him. It's too good for... Oh, wait. Oh, please. Yes. Oh, God, Debbie. Oh, I'm sorry. I cannot talk to you right now. I've got to keep this line free. Well, oh, honey, I don't know. Figure it out yourself. Goodbye. Oh, what an nincompoop. I cannot believe it. The flowers didn't arrive for the stupid evening news. What did I do? I hired idiots.
What's going on? Some sort of crisis?
I can't tell you. All I know is I have got to find Robert and Felicia, and I've got to do it as soon as possible.
Felicia Jones?
How many Felicias do you know?
Well, Scott Baldwin knows where she is. At least where she was. He drove her someplace yesterday.
Are you kidding? Where?
I don't know. You have to ask Scott. That is, if you're speaking to him.
I'm speaking to him. I'll speak to him, all right? I'll do more than speak to him. He can tell me where she is, please. Scotty! It's the answer machine. You'll be back at noon. Okay, hi. Hello. Scotty? This is Tiffany. If you are there, please pick up. This is urgent. This is very important. Okay. I guess you're not there. Okay. Would you please call me either at Sean's apartment or at the station? As soon as possible. It is urgent. Okay. Okay, where could they be? He could probably... Oh, at Kelly's? No, he would probably be at the Floating River,
Where can I look for him?
Oh, well, where did you find him this morning? Where did you meet him?
He called me and invited me to breakfast at the Port Charles Hotel.
Port Charles Hotel?
Maybe he's still there.
Great, yes. Oh, answering service on. Let's go, come on. Hurry. Okay. Door's locked. Lock the door. Okay, great. Oops.
General Hospital will continue in a moment.
He was making a...
It's Sean! Wait, Sean! Wait a minute. The key. All right. Come on. Wait a minute.
I hadn't left a message at the office, but I thought you should know as well.
Felicia, wait a minute. Wait, don't hang up. Don't hang up. Wait a minute. Wait.
See you
Hello.
soon. Bye-bye.
Hello. Felicia? Why couldn't she have been long-winded for once? I didn't believe this. Let's ring Nancy, see what she has to say. Come on, rewind.
Hi, Sean. Felicia here. I already left this message at the office, but I thought you should know it as well. Robert and I will need a little more time on this case, but it looks like we're close to a breakthrough. I'll call you again tomorrow, and we just don't want anyone to worry.
Where are you?
Give our love to everybody. Oh, and tell Anna and Robin especially. We tried to call their phone, but it's out of order, and it should be reported. See you soon. Bye-bye.
Where are you?
Well, that's why we're trying to find Scott.
I don't believe this girl. Come on. She didn't even tell me where she was. This is the worst.
And how will you find the people to staff this child care center?
Well, I would go directly to the people who make that their profession, the personnel office at General Hospital.
Who is going to make the final decisions on the staffing?
Well, this board, of course, and I would think that it would be a committee of myself and you and Dr. Hardy and Mr. Rooney and several other selected board members.
Who's going to determine the day-to-day child care level on an ongoing basis? You know, it's a grueling task taking care of 40 or 50 preschool children.
Oh, believe me, I know that. I know how tired I can be at the end of the day after taking care of my stepdaughter. But women have been taking care of children and loving it since time began. And this child care staff would be trained and rigorously screened so that there would be no chance of any foul-ups. That would be screened just exactly like the staff members here at General Hospital, because our children are so important to us, I don't think they deserve anything less.
You still haven't answered the question.
I beg your pardon?
My father would like to know if you're going to run the child care center by yourself.
Well, no, of course not. That would be impossible. My first job would be to find a qualified professional, someone who could be the operations director, who would assemble and train the staff and run the whole center on a day-to-day basis. I, as the administrative director, would get the community involved, get the press involved, and be responsible for fundraisers and such things.
In other words, politics as usual.
Well, you are my role model here, Dan.
Well, are we ready for a vote?
Dr. Hardy, may I please say one more thing?
Go ahead.
Well, I know that I need help with my community relations. I am not exactly new to Port Charles, and I know that I need someone behind me, someone, frankly, who has connections, and someone that I can trust and depend. So if I'm appointed, I would like to name Amanda Barrington as my community liaison. That is, Amanda, if you'll do it, I need you, please.
Well, of course, my dear.
Well, if there are no other questions, thank you, Lucy. We'll let you know shortly.
Thank you very much for listening to me. I appreciate you taking your time.
Thank you, Lucy.
You know what she's doing, don't you? She's gathering material for another sleazy book so she can drag the rest of Port Charles.
Edward, that is unfair, and it's unfair.
You wait till you find yourself in the book, then you will see what you have to say.
What Lucy did in the past is just that. It's the past.
He's right, Edward. She's determined to honor the memory of her stepdaughter's mother through this project. Now, that's very touching.
Oh, yeah, we'll be touched. You can all be sure of that.
Call the question.
The question is called. Do I have a second?
Second.
All those in favor of appointing Lucy Jones as administrative director to the Tanya Jones Child Care Center, please indicate by signing your ballot here. For or against?